So at this 11th hour, I'm recording a video for you all where I'm giving you a good, complete final analysis of day one of shift one and shift two both. It is a very crucial, very important video. After all the hard work we have done so far in today's live analysis, we have come to a conclusion, Gaurav sir from chemistry, Sumit sir from physics, and I from mathematics, that we are giving you the list of the important chapters which we have seen from the analysis of day one, that you should be focusing on these chapters, these topics specifically in a great detail. Although we all believe, we have been saying that everything is very important, everything is equally important, but yes, this is something we have noticed from today's observation, from today's analysis. If I start or begin with physics, Sumit sir has given me the list of the topics of the chapters which he has highlighted, that things have started from, of course, gravitation. He has seen questions from thermodynamics, current, electricity, units and dimensions, questions based on prism, moving charges, magnetic field, NLM, significant figures, of course, semiconductors, fluids, potential energy, KTG, Bohr model, electromagnetic waves, WEP, work energy power, and of course, SHM as well. So this is what his analysis has brought, and everything is being asked. And the level of the difficulty, he has concluded that the paper was, the questions were basically from easy to moderate level of difficulty level. So physics was something which all you enjoy doing. So yes, this is something which he has highlighted very aggressively, very clearly. If I talk about Gaurav sir, he has given me a very good idea about chemistry, that these are the major topics from which he has seen the questions. Of course, this is all or solely based on what we have received as inputs from students, the memory based questions. 17 to 18 questions approximately we have received. So still, 7 to 8 questions were still not there in our brain, not there in our memory. So we could still not give you a complete analysis, but what we have received so far on the basis of that, yes, in chemistry, we would say questions were asked from solutions. 2 questions he has seen in both the shifts, cumulatively 2 questions from GOC, from coordination, ionic. From PT, he's seen 2 questions. From atomic, he has seen 3 questions. From RCOH, there was 1 question, including concluding or cumulatively from both the shifts. Amines, he has highlighted 3 questions were there, including both the shifts. D block was the most important one, 4 questions. 2 in morning shift, 2 in the evening shift were asked. Mole concept, a very important one, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. And bonding, 3 questions. Then CK, then BM, then thermodynamics and POC. He has highlighted all these chapters. If I could give you the verdict on mathematics, I'll say, if I talk about chemistry, you all love doing it, because the best part is that you all should fall in love chemistry, because this is what decides that whether you're going to get a good score or not. This is the difference maker, chemistry. Trust me, mark my words. Now, when I talk about maths, yes, chemistry is easy to moderate. It is moderate to difficult. And we all say that maths is difficult to difficult, tough to tough. But I would still say in maths, you would have found easy to moderate. 5 questions were straightforward there in both the shifts. Then 5 more, if I add, then they were a little slighter, a little difficult. They were not very difficult, but 2, 3 more steps were there in those questions and you could do them. When you talk about more questions from these chapters, then I'll say the chapters which you should focus upon, I'll begin with algebra. There were questions from permutation, combination, probability, binomial theorem, sequence and series, very widely asked. Then quadratic was there. Then you would say a lot of chapters. Matrices and determinants, you cannot highlight the importance. Characteristic equation, polynomial, matrix polynomial, eigenvalues were being asked. When you talk about calculus, very heavy calculus was not asked because they have reduced the syllabus, but yes, questions are there on differentiation, questions are from application of derivatives, integration based question, definite integration based question, properties are being used from definite integration. I hope you must have seen, I was applying them. Area under the curve, some simple questions were asked, but in some questions, the special integral properties were being used. Differential equations, straightforward simple questions were asked. Linear differential equations were there. You could solve them with some simple solutions and steps and formulae. Then of course, there were questions from vectors in 3D, the most prominent topics. And then trigonometry was indirectly used. There were direct questions, trigonometric equations as well. So yes, do remember, this is a complete final analysis verdict of day one, and it is very important for the students who are going to appear in the upcoming shifts. So do watch it with a complete intensity and make a note of all the important things. With that, I wish you all the very best. You are going to rock in the exam. We have our complete faith in you. With that, thank you so much. You have been a great audience. Take a good care of yourself.